Ooh, fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use. YouTube, what's going on, guys? Ah, patient and kind. Got my coffee. God damn, that's a good cup of coffee. Shit, fuck Starbucks. Ooh, getting ready to cook, boy. What is the purpose of today's stream? Well, we see that question there. Why do you specifically, why do you deserve to what? Have a soft life? Why you? You understand? So this is gonna be a fucking hell of a stream. How do I know? Because you guys know I always have the facts, man. I don't really talk about much shit without having facts about it. This is a fact-based channel. Uh, you can feel safe knowing that things that you hear over here are accurate. And that's what I aim to provide. Last night we got into a stream and we were talking about men were better humans than women, right? Yeah, we were talking about that. We actually got into that. It was a good stream last night too. So today I'm going to take you back to show you who really deserved to sit their ass home. And you're gonna probably look at your lady today, tonight, tomorrow, and be like, "Yo, you know what? That dude was right. Like, the fuck do you do?" Yes. So I'm just chilling, getting our shit ready. Let me show you this real quick. Oh, body. All right, you're about to witness some fuckery. All right, just hold on. Might have to reset this. Let me see. Yeah, reset this crazy bitch. Niggas be so quick to let me take you on a trip. Let me take you on a trip. Pay a fucking bill. Pay a bill. Pay a goddamn bill. Shit. No, I don't want to fucking go to Miami. They just increased my health insurance, bitch. Call Kaiser and put your fucking card down, please. Oh my God. Oh God. Y'all won't leave me alone. Y'all won't leave me alone. Can we get on the phone? No, get on the phone with billing. Don't talk to me. Talk to billing.
What do you think about that wild hyena, man?
Niggas be so quick to let me take you on a trip. Let me take you on a trip.
Really? Niggas be so quick to want to take you on a trip. Listen to me, man. Don't believe shit none of these fucking chicks come up here and talking. The majority of them, majority meaning fucking 95% of them are lying. Yeah. Okay. Um. Also, this young lady is a member of the LGBT community, so uh, I don't even know what the hell she even doing around guys. You know, so that's something that her lady need to check. Why yo bitch keep floating around niggas while she's entertaining fellas? She's supposed to be a carpet muncher. You know, they do say that they be wanting the fucking meat pack every now and then. So let's see.
Niggas be so quick to let me take you on a trip. Let me take you on a trip. Pay a fucking bill. Pay a bill.
Women always say broke men are angry. But what the fuck is this? Bro, broke women are evil, bro. Once y'all understand that, bro, y'all won't settle for a broke woman ever again. If men really woke up and realized how
You
broke a
fucked
lot of
it up,
women are,
bro,
bro, a lot of women
because your voice is too low. I can't. I can't. I can't. I'm not going through that. So you got this chick on here just like talking some crazy shit, man. Ladies, you need to understand that this is called the internet. And you have people representing you like this. You can say, "Oh, she don't represent me." Yes, she does. Let me explain to you how. The year 2000, I was in the Air Force. I went to Keflavik, Iceland, and I was there with men from all across the United States. And there was one guy there, white dude, who had never seen a black person before. The only time he saw a black person was on TV. Now this is the year 2000, so Cosby Show, shit like that, right? We just that's what he saw. He's like 20, so if you go back 10 years, the only time he's seen black people was from 90s sitcoms, right? So that was his perception of black people, whatever he saw on TV, right? He didn't even call us black; he called us colored. Not to be disrespectful, but that's what a motherfucker saw and was used to in this town. And another white guy was like, "No, no, no, it's African American now." So he's like, "Oh, oh, oh, sorry. I mean, African American." And it was humorous. It was cool. It wasn't. It was no malice behind it. Very cool guy, right? So I say that to say, what if there's somebody out there that has never met a black woman before? There's a lot who've never met black people in real life. So what do you think their perception of a black woman is? Can you take a guess? Take a wild guess. What do you think your ethnic image is out to the world? That's not today's stream. But yeah, so that's why when I say this woman here represents you, that's why I say that. Because she represents you. Where's the good chicks? Where are those serious, feminine, beautiful women that we know are out there? Where you guys at? You guys are hiding, man. Stop hiding. Come on out and play. Show the world, show men that you're here. I suggested this a while back, right? You you have all of the ratchets out, showing them doing ratchet shit, what they do, how they turn up. You know, we need the classy women to do the same thing. Come on out, show us what you're about. You know, if you're out having a good time with your girls, y'all are just out chilling. That's cool, man. But show us the good parts of you, not the twerking. Show us you dressed nice, not everything showing except your nipples and shit like that. Like, be on some sophisticated shit. Look up sophisticated, classy in a dictionary, and emulate that. Okay. So now the main thing about this is I'm going to show you what women used to do back in the day. All right. But I want to get to something real quick. Let me see. Oh yeah, instrumentals. Hold on. Want to be mine. Was it this? Ooh. You know what this song reminds me of? This song reminds me of the fucking 90s when men were howling at women. Crazy. Yeah. Didn't you have fun? You could not sit at a motherfucking bar without a brother coming over there asking you your name and your sign or some shit like that. He ain't know what else to fucking ask you. But he was out trying to have a good time and meet somebody. And women today are complaining that they're not getting that. They're going to these places and men aren't showing up. Men aren't approaching them. Men aren't asking them shit. Men are stepping away. Men created a movement called Passport Bros to dip from black women. It's a sad time. But you have people like this to thank for that. You can thank this young lady right here, you know, saying, no, I don't want to talk on the phone. I want you to pay a bill. It's just like that, bro. That's fucking it up for you. She fucked it up for you. Listen, ladies, you need to put these types of bitches in exile. Yeah. You need to get rid of them. You need to get rid of them. You need to push them out of the sisterhood. You need to get rid of the sisterhood. You need to put your foot down and kick these bitches out because they fucking it up for you. Back in the day, everybody got taken care of. Everybody got taken care of back in the day. You didn't have to get BBLs. You didn't have to get lashes. You didn't have to get none of that shit. You would take bald headed bitches and all that, man. The little Halle Berry cuts. That's all you needed, dog. Now, so we're gonna get rid of her, and we're gonna get into the stream real quick because I want to show you. Yeah, right here. So the other day I was talking about women and cleaning and shit like that, and you know, you know, the women who got to stay home, you know, and that their work was harder than the women's work today. Women's work back in the day, they deserved to stay their ass home, though. You would fucking whatever she wanted, man. Men would go home and give her his check. He would come home and give you his whole fucking check. Yo, here, take the check. Just leave me, just leave me $12, $12 on the counter for lunch, because shit was cheaper back then, right? But nah, like as a man back then, you were taking care of your family. You was holding shit down. You really didn't do that. They didn't have fucking vending machines and shit like that. Nigga, like your wife packed your lunch in that metal ass lunchbox with a fucking thermos. Yeah. So while you were at work, let's say you were here, you were at work busting your ass at the good old steel mill. Yeah. These niggas here. Yeah. Just when they were taking care of shit, man. Yeah, these are brothers. You see that? You see that? I'm talking about black men ain't working. This is 1940, my guy. This is 1940. Black men working their ass off. It's amazing, right? So I found these. I said, "Oh, I gotta show the guys these right here. Look at these brothers here working on a steel mill. Steel mill. And do you know how often they worked in the steel mill? You know what the hours were? 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, bro. That's crazy. In a hot ass, funky ass, filthy ass, sweaty ass, no AC having ass environment. But that was man shit. They ain't fucking care. We gonna do this. We gonna knock this out. I'm gonna go home and my wife, she gonna have some chicken. She gonna have some black eyed peas. She gonna have some fucking rice and some neck bones and all that good shit when I get home. Right now, their wives. What do you think they were doing while they were out working? Busting their ass 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. Well, let's take a look. What were you doing, baby girl? They were doing shit like this, man. This is gonna be beautiful. Now you can't tell me this type of woman don't deserve that she don't deserve to get the check when he bring his ass home. She don't deserve the check. You hear that fucking board? Women today. Women today act like they out there doing this shit, right? They'll say shit like, "Oh, being a housewife is hard. It's hard work. It's hard work, huh?" Because remember, man, they didn't have the luxuries that you got today. They didn't have them luxuries. Look at this little girl.
And you need a
My wife lost the ability to speak.
The dad that I once knew no longer existed.
wash tub,
Wash tub.
and then you'll need a rinse tub. And then you need a pot to boil your clothing in. Okay, I'm gonna be right back, and let me get my tub ready and stuff, and I'll teach you how to wash.
Now, she's going to teach you how to wash clothes. When KS used to say, "Were you taught how to be a wife?" This is what the fuck he was talking about. When your mama was in the kitchen cooking, were you in there with her? When your mama was in the fucking backyard washing clothes, were you back there with her? Did you know that they had kids younger than 16 working in those steel mills, getting money, working with their dad in a steel mill? And they had the daughters working at home with the mom. Yeah. So the young men were learning how to be men, and they were adding a little bread to the table, and the fucking daughters were learning how to be women. You know what? One of my favorite things to watch is. Let me show you one of my favorite things to watch. So Shorty right there, she's washing the clothes, right? And I was talking about how women don't really know how to clean a fucking floor. If you recall, I said women don't even know how to clean the floor. They don't know how to fucking clean, right? They use that bullshit ass Swiffer and smear the dirt back into the fucking ground. That's what I said, right? This is how you clean a motherfucking floor. You get it, baby. Now, if you come home and your wife is doing that, if you meet a girl, man, and she cleans, I used to talk to this Dominican girl. Shout out to DR. Shout out to the Dominican sisters and all that. Even the ones who say, "I ain't black. I ain't black." I don't care. You're not black. Cool, right? Shout out to them. But I used to date a Dominican girl, and her sister used to clean like this. And I'm looking at this shit like I'm looking at her, and I begin to feel bad. I said, damn, like that's how she gotta clean the floor. Like, just get a mop and a bucket or something. What the fuck? But then I learned. They told me, nah, that floor not clean. You got babies walking around on the floor. That floor not clean like that. You can't just mop that. You got to get that fucking dirt off of the floor. I said, oh, shit. And sure enough, she was doing that shit with no shoes on, too. It's like they could get more grounded in the floor. And, I guess they shoes or flip flops would leave like dirt marks or something on the fucking floor. So they took their shoes off in that bitch and was just cleaning the floors, dog. Right? And they clean that shit so good. You could sit on that bitch naked and not catch nothing up in your ass. Right? So if he does that, stuff is nice and soapy. Ooh, the other baby. Right? Now, you don't have to do it like that today. I'm gonna show you this young lady who's doing it, and I like the way she does it. She's upright. She's not on her hands and knees. I don't have to feel like a fucking slave master. And she could do it like this. Get her one of those nice little scrub brushes on the stick, and you're busy. Now, if you notice,
Grab some Little Bites muffins and get ready for Camp Little Bites, the virtual summer camp where kids.
if you notice, you'll be able to see the dirt coming up. It's go ahead, Shawty. Clean that. Yeah. All right. You see, still got my shoes on. Right? So she gonna get some water on that motherfucker, Steve. Yeah. Yeah. That's that Comet. That's that Ajax. That's that. Tell you, Comet, Ajax, little fucking dishwashing soap for the extra sudsy bubbles. You know what I'm saying? And if you got a dope bitch, she boiled water on the stove, and she doing that shit with some hot boiling water. You feel me? But that's how they get it clean. That's how you clean. Your girl ain't doing that. She not cleaning like this. So for the men of today, while you out there, you know what I'm saying, busting your ass 16 hours, not even 12 anymore. Niggas are doing 16 hours now. So while you out there busting your ass 16 hours a day, she just home hitting it with a Swiffer. She ain't doing it like this. When that Swiffer came out, oh, that was a lazy bitch's fucking Christmas day, man. Now, where's the next one at? She about to explain it to you. Hold on. I'm gonna curse at. Take it back a little bit. Little mama right here about to explain it to you.
14, and my grandma's going to show me how to wash old clothes with an old washboard.
We put the soap on the washboard, a lot of elbow grease to get the dirt out.
And then the clothes were hung up to dry.
You saw that? What the fuck? You saw that? A lot of elbow fucking grease to get that bitch clean. Now, imagine doing that shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, get rid of that. Keep that. Oh yeah. I can't wait to show you that. Yeah. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. Now imagine doing that. She cleaning like that. Imagine cleaning his clothes. And you had to clean his clothes like that. All right. You gotta clean that shit. You gotta get that shit out. You gotta get this shit out, mama. He can't go to work fucking filthy, funky, dirty. Can't do that. Right? You gotta help your man. Now, just to show you here that we know what we're talking about around here. We don't just say shit. All right. Click on that. Youth of the workforce. In the 1900s, almost 1/5 of all American workers were under the age of 16. Under the age of 16, they faced low pay, dangerous work, and poor living conditions of steel towns. Okay. Now, men's work has gotten not only harder or maintained the same level of difficulty, but women's lives have progressively gotten easier, right? John Huey and the legacy of black workers at the furnaces. You got to clean these clothes, mama. While he's at work busting his ass doing hard labor, this is the kind of man y'all want. Y'all want the man that's going to be fucking a provider male, right? But you don't want to do your part. Now, what is your part? And this is important to me because, hold on, shit. All right, yeah, you can see that. All right. While many Pittsburghers suffered discrimination under the system, no group had a harder time finding entry into Pittsburgh's industrial working class than its black citizens. Right? Black Pittsburgh was largely segregated from the traditional white parts of the city, and additionally, black workers found it difficult to enter into predominantly white professions. This was a white man's job. So imagine back in this time, you fresh off of slavery's ass, and you trying to get a job so you can motherfucking eat and live, right? They still ain't letting you motherfucking get in that bitch. It was hard, like you said. We just read that shit. It was largely segregated. Nobody faced discrimination harder than the blacks. For much of the latter parts of the 1800s, black workers primarily were known in the mills as strike breakers, hired by management to help end labor disputes. So it's not like they were just giving motherfucking Willie Jenkins a job out of the kindness of their heart. They kind of were forced to give Willie Jenkins a job. But now, while Willie Jenkins was at work, what was Maybelle doing? Maybelle was home busting ass in that kitchen, busting ass in that with them fucking clothes, all that good shit, cooking, taking care. And remember, back then, motherfuckers had 8, 10, 12, 14 kids and shit. You hear people from the old days? Oh yeah, I got 9 brothers and sisters. 9? Your mama had 9 kids? Yeah, 9 kids. Yeah, B. So we showed that. This is what they used back in the 1800s. Since we're talking about the 18, uh, that was actually 1890 that we looked at. So this is what they had to use. All right, you see this shit? This is gonna blow your fucking mind.
Up and down, and this can do that also. This one also can go back and forth.
Right.
And those legs will grab the laundry that's in there and move it back and forth in the water.
That's how bitches had to wash clothes, dog. That's how they had to wash clothes. They got that shit got handles on that bitch. And she had to fucking yeah. Yeah. That's it. She getting it. She
So
getting it.
here you have the birth of your agitator that you see in the modern laundry machines like that. We know that this came over here sometime around 1800, a little after, because there is a obituary from Colonial Williamsburg from, I believe, 1831, where there's a gentleman that's been struck by lightning, and it says that he did the dolling for the laundresses. I hope he wasn't doing it at the moment he got struck.
That's a lot of work.
A lot of work up here. This would be something that you could see a man doing to help the laundresses out.
I mean, how long can you do that before you'd wear out?
Oh, and when you put clothing in there, and the legs are grabbing the clothes, it's very, very difficult to do. As we approach.
Now, she wants you to pay bills. She wants you to take her on $300 dates. She wants you to do all that. This is what she has to do for you. Yeah. That's what she has to do for you. Now, see, now they're doing shit like that, right? They're out there they were busting ass like that, right? Then came along, they got a break. So they went from that, they came over to the washboard. They had the washboard.
Of it. It gets the clothes really clean, and there's.
What if I told you that your peak military fitness can still be a part of your civilian?
Like that. You just need something big enough that you can get in there and you can wash. I'm telling y'all,
right?
If you find a ringer, any flea market or antique store thinks that they're worth a lot of money, and they're going to be high either way. But this one rolls really easy. It's got a good handle on it. It's good and sturdy, steel. And right here, it's got the plate so that once you've washed and you're wringing your clothes out, the water's going to hit this plate and it's going to go back in your dirty water. It's not going to go over here in your clean rinse water. So that's a good thing to have on there. And then I've got my washboard, and this is a new one. I haven't used this one yet, but I prefer this.
busting ass, washing them heavy soiled fucking clothes from dudes who were working in steel mills. Two motherfuckers getting washing machines, and the fucking man, of course, is installing this shit. Look at the husband.
Up our washer and dryer. First, we found out that stacking a washer and dryer is a great idea, but only because we realized it was our only option in this tiny room. But before that, we moved the washer into place, hooked up the water supply and drainage tube, and that's when we realized we wouldn't be able to get the freaking door open, so we reoriented the washer and got ready to stack them. And to do that, we made sure the washer was level and stable by adjusting the feet on the bottom. Then to hook up the dryer, I installed the exhaust duct. Then I had to hook up the power cable to the back of the dryer, but I realized we had a 3-prong cable, but our outlet was 4-prong. So I ran to the store again, hooked up the hot, neutral, and ground cables. Then we decided to lift it into place. Look at those muscles. We initially thought that we could put the dryer on top of the washer, but it's a much better idea to get the stacking kit from Samsung, because included with the tracks to stack the machines is a cable that connects the two appliances so we can operate both from one interface on the washer. And thanks to the stacking kit, we were able to easily slide the dryer into the tracks, and I was excited to plug it in, but that's when I realized that there are 2 different types of 4-prong outlets. Like, what the frick? So I had to run to the store again, swap out the cables, then I plugged it in, and finally we were able to do laundry in our own home. Try not making all the mistakes.
So now, there's no more of busting your ass, washing these fucking clothes, washing his work clothes and your fucking 10 kids' clothes. There's no more of this shit. Right? Remember I said that big ass block of soap? Look. Right? And really you're supposed to rub the bar of soap on the fucking grate. On the fucking grate here. You're supposed to rub it up and down. So this way, when you're rubbing your clothes up and down, they're getting that soap in that bitch. Right? Right? Come on, baby. Look at that. Yeah. Get it, mama. Get it. What you want for Christmas, baby? Yeah, man. Get it. This is what niggas want to take care of. That's what niggas want to take care of, man. I want to take care of her. Yeah, give me one of them little Spanish joints fresh off the boat. Come live right here in my apartment with me. Baby, you ain't gotta do nothing. Just wash clothes, cook, scrub the floor. That's it. Yeah. Like, you ain't gotta do it like that. You know what I'm saying? I got a fucking air fryer. I don't have a microwave. I don't believe in microwaves. You got the little fucking air fryer, got the stove, you know what I'm saying? Got a dishwasher. You lit. You lit. Only thing you gotta do, keep me fresh. You know, you gotta do some secretarial work. You know what I mean? You gotta have my shit on auto order. Make sure I always got my fucking cigars, my fucking Bustelo. I love rice and beans. I love yuca. I love fucking what's that other shit they got? What's the other shit? The mangoo. What else? The beans and rice. The fucking chicken. Out of X, man. Her mom, man. Her mom. The way her mom fucking cooked, dog. Her mom made goat. This was the first time I had goat. I don't even eat curry goat. Why? Because it's a goat. It kind of reminds me of a big dog. So I'm like, nah, it's not a cow. It's not a. But the way her mom made that fucking goat, it was just like these big pieces of meat, paws, no diddy, on a plate with the rice, and it was just smelling delicious. So I asked my girl, I said, hey, what's that? She said, oh, that's Chiba, whatever. I was like, what the fuck is that? She said, goat. I said, I don't really fuck with goat. Yeah, when I bit into that shit, it was soft. The meat damn near fell off of the bone. I said, this is a goat? She said, yeah. Now, the mom, she didn't speak English. So she's looking at me eating, and then I see her eyes looking at her daughter respond to me. So she said something to her in Spanish. So she told her, I guess, what I said in Spanish. And I said, yo, shit, I'm about to go bust a goat upside her head right now and bring it to your mom. This shit is good. Right? And oh my God. The way they lay the food out, bro. So I go there, right? And it's the fucking dining room table. And her mom sets a plate of food in front of me. So I'm like, okay. Then she sits another plate. So I say, yo, what the? And then she sits a third plate. The third plate was all salad. The first plate was like all of the meat with some potatoes. And the other plate was fucking just rice with a little bowl of beans. And I'm like, yo. I said, all this for me? She said, yeah, that's like that's how we eat. Like, and they serve the men first. I'm like, this shit is different than black bitches shit. And then like when I was done, I was, you gotta get up, fuck you take your plate, scrape it in the garbage, and put it in the sink, right, fellas? That's what we were taught. Her mom got offended. She was like, no, 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 what you doing? What you doing? I said, I'm gonna scrape my. She said, no, my mom will get offended. You ain't supposed to do it. I said, for real? She said, yeah. I said, damn. I said, shit, nigga, I'm about to, switch out with your moms, man. Like, this shit is crazy. Are you serious? This is how you treat your men over there? She's like, yeah, that's how they treat their men. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Because when you in a man go to a black chick's house, right? Depending on the black chick, got to put that out there. And you finish eating, and you just get up and walk away. They be, they like, what the fuck? There ain't no maids here. Da, 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 da. Completely the opposite. So when you see these dudes, these passport bros, and they talking about the freaking Latin women over there, like I kind of had like a little taste of it, literally and figuratively. But it was dope. But I like this, mommy. Scrub that shit. Let's get it clean. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, get that shit. Get it out. Uh-oh. Ooh. Look at it. She getting the squats in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's enough. All right, what else we got over here? Oh, but my body running out of time. Right? So now y'all got them banging ass washing machines. Y'all are lucky. Right? And then we come across the youngins. The youngins are fucking lost. What do I mean? These are the youngins. And they are fucking lost. Let's see how lost they are.
Offended by that. Let's continue. Why is our community the only one that sees marriage and starting a family as a burden? According to the US Census Bureau, Black Americans have the lowest marriage rate of any racial group in the country. We teach our sons not to settle down. We teach them to wait till their 40s.
That's bullshit. I don't know where the fuck she heard that at. Where did she hear that at? Who's teaching their sons not to settle down and wait till they're 40? I haven't heard that.
and really to just emotionally and physically exploit women while they're young and they can do it and they can get all these women. But we teach our daughters, right after you're done with school, go find a husband.
Shorty. Delusional. This is delusional.
Want our daughters to be wives, but we're not raising the only one that sees marriage and starting a family as a burden. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, Black people teach them to wait till their 40s while they're young and they can do it and they can get all these women. But we teach our daughters, right after you're done with school, go find a husband. We want our daughters to be wives, but we're not raising men to be husbands. We're not
That's your word. That's her word. She really believing that. She's really believing that shit. What do you think about that?
Niggas be so quick to let me take you on a trip. Let me take you on a trip. Pay a fucking bill. Pay a bill. Pay a goddamn bill. Shit. No, I don't want to fucking go to Miami. They just increased my health insurance, bitch. Call Kaiser and put your fucking card down, please.
Bitch. Bitch. Yo, y'all niggas letting these hoes call y'all bitches out here, man? This shit is crazy. This shit is really crazy. What? Now, it's fucking nuts. So, back in the 1800s, we had the fucking men doing their thing, working 12 hours. 12 fucking hours. 7 days a week, no days off. Right? We had the women scrubbing the floor, hard as shit, washing the clothes. Like, it was just crazy. I don't even know how they got them fucking clothes clean. Right? Cool. That's what's up, though. Now, where we at? Waiting on you. Let's look at how times have changed. So, women. Oh, yeah, where's it at? I'm about to show you right now. Where's it at? Women are living life like this now. Where you at? Everybody's a boss bitch. Boss bitches, hey. Right? Everybody's a boss bitch. You guys are in courtrooms. You guys are commissioners. You guys are senators. You guys are this, that, and the third. Right? Well, what are men doing today here? Wow, we got women out here doing this. Their life has progressively gotten easier. Right? Men's lives have still seemed to have been hard on a consistent basis. Let's see what I'm talking about here. We're going to add this here to the screen. Don't mind that. I'm going to change that and add it to this. Copy. Paste. Boom. No.
My name is Matt Beaver. I've been a coal miner since 1997, so coming up on 20 years. You gotta want to do it. I mean, you gotta want to work. You know, I've talked to some miners that have been laid off and they go to other jobs and they're bored. You know, they get bored. Your work ethic that you get from working in a mine is like no other. You know, you really you have to want to do this. Not too many people can do it. You know, it's a special, takes a special breed of person. All right, bud, I'm heading
Look at
in. A
this.
big mind, small mind, low mind, high mind. There's a brotherhood there. I think that Cole.
Now, men are still working like this today. You see this shit, bro? Men are still working like this today. But women, they get to work in AC, in the office, you know, dodging phone calls and shopping on fucking Amazon Prime and watching fucking Housewives of Atlanta, surfing on fucking Instagram and shit, being assholes to people. It's like women's lives have gotten much easier. They could vote now. There was a time y'all couldn't vote. Y'all couldn't have credit cards. You couldn't buy homes. None of that shit, right? But now everybody wants a provider male. Everybody wants a high value man. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. Everybody wants a high value man, but nobody wants, nobody really wants to fucking earn that shit, right? You got dudes out here busting their ass all day. Hard labor, hard labor. Look at this shit.
Would you ever work a job like this? These guys are called roughnecks and are working a very intense job on a drilling rig. Working on rigs like this take a ton of strength and is extremely exhausting. And sometimes you might even have to work 12 hours on a hot day.
Yeah, get it, get it. And you know what's crazy? We actually like this shit. We do. You know why? Because it makes us feel masculine. Like, what good is having all of these muscles and strength if you can't fucking show it off? You can't use it. I love being a man. I love being the go-to guy. I love being the guy in charge. I love being the one that people have to count on. Yeah. I love standing up to piss. I love teaching my sons how to maneuver in the world and shit like that. Right? But the way our women are acting, they're not matching what men like. They're actually pushing men away. You know? And it's just like shit is just gonna get super hard for you ladies. I see what Kevin Samuels was talking about. Like I really see. Before he was just entertaining as fuck to watch. I didn't, yeah, I mean, of course I cared about what he was saying and all that, but just to watch this dude was just fucking entertaining. Then after his passing, you go through the videos and you're like, damn man, this guy was dope. And then you start seeing the shit he was saying actually manifest, actually come into reality. Prime example, the Vivica Fox, the way she laughed and all that shit about his death, to seeing her fucking 50 pounds heavier talking about she'll date any man, to seeing Ebony K. Williams get ghosted, freeze her eggs, and now voluntarily becoming a single mother, even though knowing the stats of what that shit does to a child. This nigga was like The Simpsons It's crazy. Yeah. You see all these chicks over here, single. You see all the women in Atlanta getting in trouble over niggas. All of them getting kicked out of their fucking positions. And Kev said, he said, what are you going to do when you can't work no more? What are they going to do? It was always a joke. Oh, you're going to go on the street. And that's just going to happen, dog. We looked at the Social Security shit the other day. $1,300. No, I'm sorry. $874. The average woman will receive $874 from Social Security. Now, the fields of human resources and all of these secretaries and shit, they ain't got no pensions, dog. So all you chicks, you all working up in the hospitals, you all working at the law firms, you don't got what what are you gonna do? You're blowing all your money on fucking Chanel and Range Rovers. Not a lot. It's only like 9% that make over $75,000. That makes 75 and over. Only 9%. So 91% of black women don't make $75,000. That's a little fucking scary, right? So what you gonna do? They say there's what 22 million black women here, right? Okay, let's do a little math. Let's see. There's a calculator, right? Let's do a little math on this motherfucker here. So 22, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 22 million, right? Uh, shit. 22, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, minus 9%. 1, 2, 3. That means 20 million women don't make over 75,000. 20 million don't make over 70. Out of 22 million, 20 million of you are going to be in a fucked up situation, dog. That's crazy. And only 1 out of 4 will marry. So, I mean, 1 out of 4 of you will have a spouse who could bring his 50%. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yo, that's nuts. That's fucking nuts, dog. Yo, y'all, y'all letting y'all niggas be passport bros. Y'all letting men be passport bros. Holy shit. A, a nigga would rather go. Yo, what's up? I know. You having a good time out there? Oh, tonight's the last night. Y'all about to head back tomorrow? Mm. What you sorry for? Nah, doing a little stream. Nah, it's all good. I'm not disappointed. Yeah, it's all good. Are you going to sleep anytime soon? All right, let me hit you back. Give me like about a half hour. Huh? What time you gonna be back on this side? In the morning? In the evening? Okay, cool. Okay. Nah, you good. I'm gonna hit you back, love. All right. That was a nice surprise. Got to see a little titty and shit in the video. Y'all women know what y'all be doing, man. Y'all know what y'all be doing. Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? Uh, yeah, man, y'all let y'all nigga go over there, 8,000 miles, buy a hotel, buy fucking plane tickets and shit to take a bitch out for a fucking dinner. Cause you don't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory. Cause you want a 5 star. Like, yo, y'all bugging. And 72% of women gonna work till they die. That's crazy. Y'all overlooking a lot of good men, man. See, the thing is, even if you just looked at it from a perspective of self-preservation, you would be good. You're not even looking at it from that. You're looking at it from, nah, he got this, he got it. Listen, man, that 91%, $874. That's what they getting today. All right, you have some getting like 1,300. Even if you 40, another 20 years, your Social Security gonna be like fucking what, 2 grand? Say your Social Security 2 grand. Like really, what's 2 grand 20 years from now, dog? What's $874 today? Y'all can't even rent a room off that shit. Niggas is eating cat food and drinking Flint, Michigan water. Come on, man. You better snatch you up a motherfucking man. Everybody wants this guy. Where's this guy at? Where's the guy at I'm looking for? Where you at, nigga? There you go. It's my man right here. He tried to warn you. He told you. Now a lot of people uh like to change definitions. We're not changing definitions yet. What is a high value man? Number one is money. You can't be a high value without money, right? Now you need more than money, which is what he always said. The length of time, right? 3 to 5 years. Group acceptance. You got to be accepted by the rest of the motherfuckers on the same level. Got to have a network. Visibility. He said you got to be on LinkedIn level where they could fucking call, where they could look you up and shit, and really see who you are. And utility. You got to be useful. You gotta be useful to motherfuckers. That's how value. Now, motherfucker that can do all that. Just like Kev said, what are you going to fucking give him to make him choose you? It don't matter. As you see with Ebony K, as you see with fucking what's his other broad name? Vivica Fox, all them bitches. As you see with them, it don't matter what you do, how much you make. It don't matter. Nigga don't want you. He don't want you. All them chicks out there in Atlanta, man, they fucking firing niggas and losing jobs because of niggas. Look at Fannie Willis. She got in trouble because she hired a nigga that she was smashing. Put him in position that he shouldn't have been in. Motherfuckers blew the whistle. Got that other chick who was fucking on some nigga named Brock, and then she wanted a relationship. He like, man, no. And she got mad and fired his ass. The city had to give him $500,000. You know who gonna really fucking suffer? These bitches here, bitches like this, them little long titty, big slit bitches right here. Nope. Y'all suffering. It's all for the games now. Y'all got a bunch of baby daddies and shit. And men, it's still hope for you. It's always more hope for a man. Why? Because all you gotta do is make money. It matters how much you make. It matters. So 20 years from now, you plan your shit out right, and you bring it in 13, 15 grand a month, you'll be able to survive. Now imagine you bringing in your, let's say today, people who retired and all that shit, you get these damn birds up here. Let's say you retired and you're getting your pension. Let's say your pension is fucking let's say 2,500 is your pension, right? Let's say you're in the military like me and you're getting like another 4,200 from that, right? Then later on, your Social Security is going to kick in. And you get like another 2,300 from that. You all right, man. You good. You could actually get you one of these little cute little chicks that was washing on the washboard and shit like that. As a matter of fact, you know who you could get if you move. Where's that? Where's she at? Ha! Where's she at? Where you at, girl? Where they at? Boom, boom, boom. There she go. Look at this. If you get you one of these joints, this is what a lot of passport bros is doing now. They taking that fucking 8, 9 grand that they got coming in, and they out here.
Oh, our clothes. Wow, where's your clothes?
Tapos na.
They're done in their clothes. And of course, teaching my girls how to wash their clothes. There.
Clothes,
Oh.
hindi mo naman clothes to.
Who's that's clothes?
Sa inyo.
Oh, our clothes. Wow, where's your clothes?
This is tight. Oh, this is tight. Now, if you get you one of these joints, right? Hold on, we gotta go. We gotta go to the. Let me show the fellas. Fellas, if you go out here and get you one of these joints right here. Ooh-wee.
I got here, but I don't know if I'm gonna get on this boat. I'm looking. Joseph looking real like stressed out right now. I don't know. Joseph, we gonna make it, man? What we gonna do, man?
We good, man. We in there.
Joseph, you sure? I only got 80,000
Look at this
subscribers
brother.
now.
Y'all bitches let this brother get away. Oh, y'all let him get away. Come on, man. He wasn't good enough for one of y'all, man. He wasn't good enough for one of y'all. It's a good looking dude, man. He wasn't good enough for one of y'all. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hold up. Where these motherfuckers at? Where these damn birds at? He was not good enough for one of them. They popped the balloon on this nigga. They said, well, he bald headed and shit. He old. He put just for men in his beard. I don't like his yellow shirt. Like, who wears Lacoste? Yeah. And the fucking long titty bitch over here in the red following the lead. This bitch ain't got no kids, in better shape, and you got a mop on your head, long. You look like one of the fucking hookers from. She look like one of them hookers from. Y'all ever see them? The hookers from Grand Theft Auto, GTA and shit. She like one of them motherfuckers, right? She like one of the GTA hookers, man. That's crazy. So y'all let this brother get away. Y'all niggas are something else. How? How do you do that? yo, Flint, Michigan. Yo, this bitch is gonna be now. Now we gonna see what he out here with. Who he out here with?
Right now, man. Trying to get everybody, including Zoom to Thailand, on this joker. To make a long story short, everybody got on the boat, and to my surprise, we even had a sister on the soul boat.
Uh-oh. She's smart. Just give an applause. This is the 1 out of 4 right here. Yeah. This bitch did not pop the balloon, dog. She ain't popped the balloon, kid. She gonna be all right. They took their motherfucking talents to Thailand.
Let's see what she had to say. We got a sister in Thailand. Look at what we doing. That's the missus right there? Okay, keep it in the book in Thailand. You see what I'm saying? Houston represent. I ain't mad.
Look. One of these bitches would have popped the balloon on this nigga right here. Yep, sure woulda. They'd have found something they ain't like about this. They ain't like his chain. They ain't like his fucking tank top. They don't like the fact he got a camera strapped to his chest. Yeah. You know what you guys are going to turn into? You know what the United States is going to turn into in 20 years, B? It's going to revert back to the fucking 1700s. You guys know what I always say about the 1700s, right? Prostitution was rampant. It was nothing but a bunch of hoes. They were hoeing their ass off back then, right? Hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you what they was doing back then. Right? History. Oh, goddamn. Prostitution. Where we at? Boom. The origins of prostitution.
46. Henry VIII closed the brothels in England, pushing prostitution underground. And the promotion of morality. Some humanists, Luther, called for the abolition of brothels and the punishment of prostitutes. Similarly, the rise of humanism and the rediscovery of classical texts led to a reevaluation of women's roles and sexuality.
They had to reevaluate y'all roles. Why would they have to reevaluate? It kind of sounds like that's what the fuck we doing today, right? We're trying to reevaluate bitches' roles, right?
Some humanist thinkers, like Desiderius Erasmus, advocated for the education of women and the promotion of marriage as an alternative to prostitution.
So they had to advocate for education and the promotion of marriage as an alternative to prostitution. Sounds like they forcing morals on women. Humanism. Every human to be as best as you could motherfucking be. So this guy Desiderius Erasmus pulled up to the scene. He said, yo, Y'all hoes is fucked up. We gonna educate these broads, and we gonna get them married. We're gonna stick you. We're gonna pair you up with a man so that you'll be taken care of. And you don't gotta be a moralless whore. What do you think happened? Well, let's see. Let's see what happened.
In the 16th and 17th centuries, prostitution was a complex phenomenon. In Europe, it was both a social reality and a legal issue. Prostitutes were at high risk of contracting venereal diseases, which were rampant and often deadly in the 16th and 17th centuries. Despite the risks, many women found prostitution to be a more attractive option than other forms of labor available to them, such as domestic service or manual labor.
Now, they found prostitution as a better option than domestic labor. Rather than washing them clothes in that bucket, pushing that shit like this, they said, nah, I can't do that shit, man. They didn't want to do that. They said, I'm not washing that, I'm not scrubbing that, I'm not getting on my. She said that they were not going to do that shit. Where is it? Where is it at? They didn't want to do this here, kid. They didn't want to do it. They wasn't with it. No. Fuck. Fuck you, eat. Where's that, man? Come on. This is the time when this shit was out. Right? But yeah. It wasn't trying to do this shit here, dog.
Approach the Civil War, you're going to begin to see ads for galvanized bottom, but where the posture went up and down, and this can do that also, this one also can go back and forth.
Right.
And those legs will grab the laundry that's in there and move it back and forth in the water. So here you have the birth of your agitator that you see in the modern laundry machines like that.
Bitches wasn't trying to do that, dog. Said, nope, we're going to wait for this ship to come in and we're going to line up. And they just going to start, walking up to niggas. This is like, how I go, what they say?
Yeah, pussy going for the 40. I ain't no bad looking bitch.
She said, pussy going for the 40. Oh, she's hilarious. That chick cracks me the fuck up. All right. Hopefully you heard that sound bite. Hold on. Hopefully you heard that sound bite. That shit cracks me up, man. This broad. Have you seen this fucking video? Where is that? Hold on. This is my page on TikTok. Right? Where's she at? Where's she at? She got red hair. Where's she at? Where you at, girl? There she go.
It's Friday. I ain't got no job. And I really ain't got shit but dick to do. Yeah, pussy going for the 40. I ain't no bad looking bitch. I do my shit. I do my shit. Yeah, I do my shit. I do my shit. I do my shit. I do my shit. For the 40, hit me on. Pussy going for the 40. Come suck a bitch toe. Bitch is fried.
Come suck a bitch toe. 20 years. That's what y'all gonna be doing, man. Pussy going for the 40. For the 40. $40 holla. Why? Because you're being misled. You're listening to all these motherfuckers that is just leading you into the fucking what did they call that shit? It was a goat. They used a goat to lead sheep. And all of the sheep trusted the goat. And they would follow this motherfucking goat. And then the people would Save the goat, but let all the sheep go into the slaughter pit. So here you got this goat leading all these sheep to fucking slaughter. Oh, Judas, a Judas goat. Y'all are being led by a Judas goat. And that Judas goat is telling you, don't settle. That Judas goat is telling you, oh, don't fucking, you gotta be with a nigga who got this and who gonna do this for you and this and that. Yeah. Nah, man. Y'all being led by the Judas goat. You need to get you a nigga. And stop playing. So, to be honest, if there is 20 million black men and there's 22 million black women, that mean off the rip. There you go. Pussy going for the 40. Pussy going for the 40. Oh, man.
Yeah, pussy going for the 40. I ain't no bad looking bitch, you know.
That's crazy. Now, why am I laughing, though? Why am I laughing? I'll tell you why I'm laughing. I'm laughing because y'all actually had a nigga telling y'all the truth. He really liked you and was trying to save you. He did. That dude, Kevin Samuels, was trying to save y'all hoes, man. He said, yo, this is what niggas want. I'm telling you, this is what they want. So you got to do this. And they was like, fuck you. I hope you die. You're gay. You're this, you're that. Even dumbass niggas. I was like, oh, that nigga, he's not a real man. This, the. Yo, the shit that bugged me out, I ain't agree with everything he said. But I noticed that he was the only person saying something positive about black men. The only. This motherfucker will have a live with 30,000 motherfuckers watching him. Shit was crazy. That's like, man, that motherfucker's numbers were rivaling regular broadcast shits, bro. You got 30,000 niggas watching you? That's crazy. But he was trying to help him. He was telling him, yo, man, what you gonna do, bitch? Y'all really gonna be in the street? Oh, wait, hold on. Let's go back to that soul boat shit. Where they at? These niggas is having a ball. Where the soul boat niggas at? Oh, man. Oh, come on, dog. I want to see. I want to see. I want you to see what they doing.
It do what it do, you dig? Now, on with the show. And we'll put you in the WhatsApp group so you never.
When she grabbed up her man,
That's the
he ain't
missus
pop
right
up
there.
again.
Okay, keep it in a buck.
That's her man,
You see what I'm saying? Houston represent. I ain't mad.
and they from
Oh,
Houston.
did you? Right on, bro. I love it, man. We got a sister here. The sisters can come out here too, right? Yeah, I've been loving it out here. It's for everybody. Yeah. It's always something to do. Yeah. Yeah.
See that lady?
Yeah, we moved down here. We live in there. Oh, y'all live here? Oh, y'all sold out. Y'all got out the Matrix. Salute. They made it out the Matrix. Yeah. Y'all should start.
She's smart. She's smart. She said, all right, you know what? You make this, and I make that. It might not take us too far here, but if we move to Thailand, this bitch, I ain't moving no fucking Thailand. I ain't going over there. I ain't going over there. I ain't doing that. I want to stay here. Right? You bitches pop the balloon. Shorty right here and say, yeah. And you want to know what's crazy? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a little secret. You see how excited homeboy is? The one that's like doing the little interview? All black men like black women. They do. They just like the right ones. They like the right thing. We like the nice ones. Yeah. Like me. I always say I don't like black chicks, right? I tolerate them because I tolerate them. The most of y'all motherfuckers is mean and nasty, dog. Yeah. The ones that I have in my life right now, they cool. They cool as fuck. Yeah. But we all love a beautiful black woman, man. Those are our women. Right? Guaranteed. If he fucks up with this shawty, she gonna be the top bitch out there. Guaranteed. A good black chick? Oh, she used to fuck with him and this nigga did XYZ. She ain't fucking with him no more. Are you sure? You ain't fucking with him no more? Nah, I ain't fucking with him no more. After they do their investigation and their due diligence on this chick, and find out that she really not fucking with that nigga no more, she'll never go without a fucking dude. Ever. She'll never go without a dude over there. Serious? Never. Why? Because she looks good. She decent. She nice. She ain't no motherfucking. This is probably a Kevin Samuels. He'd probably gave her about a 5'6", right? But she's nice. And what do we say? We'll go down in looks to go up in cooperation, right? I don't even know if she knows that she's lit forever out there.
Dude, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we moved down here. We live in there. Oh, y'all live here? Oh, y'all sold out. Y'all got out the Matrix. Salute, they made it out the Matrix. Y'all should start a channel. Black Love Out the Matrix. One of the things I really like about Thailand is the level of respect. Let's go! Cause I'm feeling like I'm running and I'm feeling like I gotta get away. Better know that I don't and I won't ever stop cause you know I gotta win every
fucking boat. They got Brads on the boat. Look at this Brad right here.
All right, we moving. Time to get up out of here. This is a gang of people. It's supposed to be 40 people. I think it's a little bit more than 40 people. We're going to see what it
does.
Feeling off track with your post-service fitness routine? You're not the only.
Yeah. Hey. Now that's a Thai chick. That's not a light-skinned sister. That's a Thai chick. Got a little sleeve on her left arm. Nice, slim, petite body. Oh.
Me and Elle about to get on the jet ski. Elle a little cool. She ain't never been on the jet ski with no one before. Hey! I want to go down. Hold on. What you say? Hey, music!
Look at these brothers y'all let go. Look at these niggas y'all let go. Ain't nothing wrong with this brother here. Look at this brother here. Oh, they popped the balloon on this nigga. He was too dark. Right? They say he too dark. Women stay talking about colorism, right? But they be colorism the shit out of motherfucking niggas.
even the bartender can.
Oh man, that's the bar.
Yeah.
To the very end, will you be my guiding angel?
Oh,
Nothing to lose, so
yeah.
what the hell, what the hell?
Look at the brothers, man. Y'all was turning these niggas down. You know who these dudes are? I'm gonna show you who these guys are. Where we at? Where's our shit at? Who are these guys? These are these guys, right? These are the city workers. You know what I'm saying? Doing niggas that was doing that 150, 180, 200, 220, 240. Yeah. And chicks wasn't fucking, he's a garbage man. He worked for UPS. UPS got a new motherfucking contract. Them niggas say, yo, we ain't delivering shit unless y'all raise our shit. Look at this guy here. This guy always cracks me up, man. Look at these dudes, man. They out here motherfucking living. These are the guys. These are the guys that they thought they would always be able to get. They turned them down. These niggas is out here chilling, having a good life. Oh shit. Do you see what I see? I see a bottle of Hennessy on that table. They broke out the Henny. See, that's that stereotype shit. They say, oh, black man like Hennessy, black man like Hennessy. They got Hennessy out this bitch. The niggas feel it at home. Hennessy? What else they got for them? What else you got for them? What? They got macaroni and cheese. You know this was made specifically for the brothers. Hennessy, macaroni and cheese, chicken. They taking care of them out there. Y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked, like, seriously, bro. Y'all actually fucked up so bad that a movement was created where niggas ain't even want to date chicks from the fucking soil they was on. They said, nah, I gotta get a completely, totally different new bitch. They would rather go all the way over there than take Keisha downtown for a fucking steak and a cocktail. That's a fucking shame. You know where it stemmed from? I'm gonna show you where it stemmed from. Hold on. Nah, what the fuck you doing here? Get that shit out. Ooh. Let me show you. Hold on. Where did it stem from? Well, right here. Now, ladies, I'm not Kevin Samuels. I'm not. There's a part of me that wants to see you get what you got coming. Yeah. Well, this dude, Kevin Samuels, this motherfucker tried to do it the right way, the nice way, and rally y'all up and get y'all fit, get y'all kind and gentle and sweet so you could get these dudes. And y'all burnt that nigga to the stake. A lot of us saw that shit. So why the fuck would we want to go and follow that? No. Hell no. But I'm gonna show you where y'all fucked up. It seems like y'all been fucking up for a very long time. But before I show you that, I want to show you this. Where's it at? Where you at? Let me show you this. This is from the 1950s, right? Yeah, y'all been fucking up since the 1950s, dog. Since the 1950s. And it started way back when. Right, where we at? Right here. Boom. What does this say? Do Japanese women make better wives? Jet Magazine. What the fuck? We've been talking about this shit since 1950? So these niggas been choosing Japanese chicks right after the war. Right after the war, they was coming back with these joints to the US. Yeah, they were coming back with them. And you know they was hating that shit. Yeah. See, I've been fucking up since 1950s, bro. That's crazy. But check this out. See her? Watch this.
Revealing and the most vocal statements about what the new black man expects from the new black woman came when I met with a group of young unmarried friends one Saturday afternoon.
I think that what's happening in America as far as black men, black women is concerned is that there's a revolution within a revolution. We are fighting our own woman. Our woman will not allow us to emerge as black men. No.
We're fighting our own black woman. What's up with y'all niggas, man? What y'all doing, all right? What y'all doing out here, man? We've been fighting y'all since back then, since afros and fucking bell bottoms, man. Look at her face. That's the face of, yeah, this nigga telling the truth, but I don't want to own up to that shit. What Kevin say? The need to be right. We're gonna watch this and see if that sign language shit took place here. Let's see. What was it? Shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. That's what he would say, right? All right, let's see. Let's see if we can identify some sign language here.
But our black women, who has been put in this role of aiding white America, white structure, and castrated.
Aiding white America, white castration of the black man. What? This nigga was talking that shit back then. This is crazy.
And the black male has continued doing this. She cannot live with us. It's not that we can't live with her.
Are you blaming us? Are you saying that it's our fault that this happened?
No, I'm not blaming black America.
Oh, you're nuts, nigga. Yes, bitch, it's your fault. Yes, I'm blaming you. Yeah, he's blaming you. He just said it's them who can't live with us, not us who can't live with them. So now she asks you, yeah, you blaming us? Yes, I'm blaming you, bitch. You guys, are you guys afraid? Are you guys afraid of black women? These niggas is afraid of black women, bro. I don't understand why. You go up against the most formidable enemy known to the planet, Brad. Yeah. Now, Brad, when I say Brad, I'm talking about white men, white people, white supremacy, the race, right? Now, Brad has conquered everything in the United States of America and abroad, right? And you went up against that. Slavery, civil rights, segregation, Jim Crow, all that shit. You went up against that. You stood in front of Brad and said, nigga, you gonna give us this shit or we prepared to die for it. But you can't stand up to your woman. Come on, man.
For women, I just said that I'm blaming the system. They are victims of the system like the black male.
Well, why do you say that we are castrating you? You say that you want.
Why you say that y'all castrate them? Yeah, now, I want to add something to Kevin Samuel's sign language. The denial of, hold on, let me get this right. The denial of observable reality. What is the denial of observable reality? Well, let's just say that we're sitting here and a black cat comes across this screen. And I ask you, hey, audience, did you see a black cat come across this screen? And you're like, nah, black cats ain't come across the screen. You just saw the black cat walk across the screen, right? You observed it, but you're denying it. And it was in reality. Observable denial of reality. Denial of observable reality. I just created it, so you don't worry about it. But look, how can you say, what do you mean? You know what the fuck he means. You tell a nigga he ain't shit. You tell him all kinds of shit. You know what the fuck he means.
Want to be the leaders. Okay. Well, what about the black professional woman? Are you saying that there should be no black professional woman? Are you?
What the fuck? What the fuck was that? We talking about you castrating the black man. And you talking about, am I saying that there shouldn't be a professional black woman? What?
Okay. Well, what about the black professional woman? Are you saying that there should be no black professional woman? Are you trying to deny black women the right to be creative, the right
The fuck is this bitch talking about, bro?
to function?
We're not asking for you to take a back seat. We're saying that you have got to be astute enough and can view the situation well enough where you just automatically know what your role is and step back.
Be astute enough to know what the fuck is going on. I like that. I like that. Go ahead, brother. Yeah. Power to the people.
Be creative, the right to function.
We're not asking for you to take a back seat. We're saying that you have got to be astute enough and can view the situation well enough where you just automatically know what your role is and step back. And whenever you want to have that aggressive thing, this is the thing that the...
Whenever you want to have that aggressive thing.
We got us the gun line. Tell them about the gun line, boss.
Tell them about the gun line, boss. Tell them about the gun line, boss. Tell them about the fucking gun. Aggressive thing. Y'all been fucking up for decades, man. Been fucking up for decades. It was that feminism shit. That feminism shit. Y'all bought into that feminism shit. Y'all had Becky had her fucking problems with Brad. And Becky said, yo, ain't your man treating you like shit too? And your dumb ass said, yeah, he get on my nerves too. Trying to fit in with Becky. Trying to fit in with Becky. Still wearing the hair like Becky. And all that shit. No, you beautiful with your afro. You beautiful with your the little, you know, I like when they had a little afro puffs and shit, or the pull the joint back. I like black women hairstyles, man. We don't like this long ass. Look at this dumb shit here. This is what we don't like. This is what we don't like. And I know they saying excuse me. I know they saying, what do you mean he's trying to look like like white girls? That ain't your hair, mama. That ain't your shit. Why you got that on? Nah, man. Where your motherfucking froze? Where your froze, dog?
A young black man today is not gonna tolerate. My old man tolerated it because his old man tolerated it. It came up for years and years.
Now you see this young, beautiful black lady right here. She's attentive. She is actively listening. That's the word for today. Actively listening. She's an active listener. And she's understanding what her man is saying.
Years and years, but today the young black man is not gonna take it. He's gonna be out there as the leader. White America has used black women to keep the black male in his place.
What? You heard him say it. White America has used the black woman to keep the black man in his place. What are you talking about, Big West? I'ma show you. Y'all know I got, oh my God, I got so much shit here. What is it? What is it? What is it? Let me see. Where is it at? Where's that? It's in the Willie Lynch letters. It's in the making of a slave, right? Is this it? This is it. Read this. This is in Willie Lynch letter, making of a slave, right? You've got the nigger woman out front and the man behind and scared. This is a perfect situation for sound sleep and economics. Niggas couldn't sleep before, dog. They couldn't sleep. Before breaking process, we had to stand alertly on guard at all times. Now we could soundly sleep. For out of fear, his woman stands guard for us. His woman stands guard for us. Wow. You see, evidence is shown that you guys have been the right hand man to white supremacy. Oh yeah, you've been the right hand man to white supremacy. Knowest and unbeknowest to you. Well, what are you talking about, Big West? I'm gonna show you again. Hold on. Where's she at? Her name is Keisha too. Where you at, Keisha? Do y'all know who Keisha Thompson is? 1989. Oprah Winfrey did a documentary on her. This is Keisha Thompson. So in 1989, there was a Klan rally. And at this Klan rally, you see one individual on the floor being covered by Black Keisha. This individual was at the Klan rally. He has on a Confederate flag shirt, and he was getting his ass, handed to him. Even the white brothers in the back right here were whooping his ass with sticks. But no, you got Keisha. No, Willie Jenkins, don't harm Mr. fucking Brad. Don't harm him. You see this shit? Yeah. Y'all ever seen any shit like this on here? No. And I'm glad to bring it to you. Now look, you guys have created the worst spectacle of treason ever on a black man. Every right that you have today was given to you by a black man. Think about it. Were you out there dying? Civil rights, all that shit back then. Were you guys out there dying then? Would you say yes? No, you weren't. You weren't. According to this, and I will give it to you. I do think this is off because from 1865 to 1965, they only have 5,000 lynchings on record. I believe that to be bullshit, right? But this last 100 years, 1865 to 1965, around 5,000 black lynching victims. Between 120 and 200 were women and girls. Out of 5,000, out of 5,000, 120 to 200 were women. That's right. That's right. Y'all weren't out there. Y'all weren't out there risking it all. Every single you drinking from water fountains that don't say whites only. You fucking going in the stores. You're buying shit. You have all of this. You guys get fucking wick. You after slavery, we built up a whole bunch of fucking towns, beautiful towns. Brad did what Brad does, annihilated it. Put fucking dams and lakes over that shit, right? Civil rights, Jim Crow, boom, boom, boom. Motherfuckers getting pulled apart by horses and fucking shot and all kind of shit, man. Lynched. Then 1964, what happens? Well, they gave you food, shelter, and money, and health insurance. What did they give Willie Jenkins? The motherfucking streets. They gave Willie Jenkins the fucking streets. He said, "Yo, Keisha, check this out. We're gonna give you this Section 8. We're gonna give you this welfare, EBT, SNAP. We're gonna give you all this shit. Just get Willie out of your fucking house. Put his ass in the street in the gutter. Look, you the one getting money every month. Willie can't even get no fucking money. Willie can't get no money. Nah. Think about it. If you were Brad, would you want to hire Willie or would you rather hire Maybell? Maybell, she was a woman. You know what I'm saying? She probably got an ass on her. She don't mind bringing Brad his coffee, maybe going and getting his fucking dry cleaning or whatever. She don't mind doing that because not only is it, it's kind of like a feminine thing to do. I don't want to work with Willie. Willie's got an attitude. Willie's always complaining. Willie's always standing up to me. I kind of feel intimidated around this fucking wild nigga. So I'ma just hire Maybell. Yeah, man. Listen, dog. This is what was going on. This is what was going on, man. Man, hold on. I got something else to show you here. What was it? What did I want to show you? Where's that? Kevin, boom. No. No, it's around here somewhere. What did I want to show you? I showed you that. I showed you that. We can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. This shit is funny as hell, man. Oh my god. Damn, what my train of thought. Let's see. I was out there fucking off, doing that dumb shit, giving niggas a hard time, per usual. All right, so look. Until I can recall what I was thinking about, we're gonna take a look at this. This is Dr. T. Johnson.
Conservative,
Thirsty, headaches, fatigue, irritability. Transform ordinary water.
Intellectually gifted. You'd be surprised how many men with this generation of women not investing him in the same.
not invested aside. These are the kind of things that are happening, and I think it's causing a problem. Part of it is if you go to the boomer generation, right? This was really the last generation of women who at least were raised to be wives, but they didn't want to be. I mean,
they were raised to be wives, but they didn't want to be.
This is right, I'm talking about sexual liberation era. I'm talking about the era where, the rise of feminism.
Please don't scroll. Listen to me. My name is Hiba from Gaza, and I'm supposed to be studying for my medical.
No.
They wanted to, break apart from the established roles that women were told to play as wives, right? Caretakers, handling the domestic space, so on and so forth. But the weird part is, even though they wanted to break from that, they still wanted men to play the traditional role that we've been assigned.
Say it ain't so. Even though you wanted to break from what your fucking role was, you ain't want to do your role. You wanted to break from what your role was. But you still wanted black men or men in general to still play their role, which was what? Provide. Pay all the bills, right? That's what that young bitch said, right? Pay a bill. Pay a bill, right? Let's keep going.
So you're still supposed to be protector and provider. But in the 70s and 80s, you started to see this transition where women wanted to be able to break the contract and be whatever they wanted. Sexually liberated, have kids, adopt, have abortions, not have kids, whatever, work full-time, part-time, not at all. They had all of this. They were kind of trying to imagine the family in this new dynamic where women could have the flexibility to do anything, but the men still had to pay for that. So you had to be the floor for whatever she wanted to be. And the problem with that is the dynamic between men and women in the typical, conservative, relationship framework is it's a give and take between both. You're protector and provider, but you're still depending on her to do her part. She's providing for the house, taking care of the children, so on and so forth, but she's depending on you to do your part. When one redefines their role, the other has to as well.
So what's our redefined role, men? Go to Thailand, nigga. I don't fucking know. Go to DR. Not pay this bitch's bills. No, sir. She's not scrubbing them floors. She's not getting the dirt out the floor. She's just not getting the dirt out the floor. She's not scrubbing clothes. She deserved to get that shit back in the day. Right? She was busting ass. But today, nah, she don't bust ass today. She's smearing shit on the floor with the fucking Swiffer. She's pitching a bitch at you about all this other type of shit. 70% of women got a backup plan. They're divorcing niggas left and right, 70 to 90% based off of education. Like, why? Well, man, listen. What can I tell you? And the word provider. This is what a provider is to me. You meet a young lady or an old lady, whatever. A provider is you providing her a place in your life based off of your provision. Meaning, she can't come along, dog, with a fucking with a knapsack of bills. She can't come to you saying, "Yeah, I like to go here. Yeah, I need my nails done. This. Yeah, I need a no. You don't come here with your shit. Wherever I go to eat, you get to go eat for free. Wherever I like to vacation, you get to go vacation for free. Right? Maybe I don't like my chick's nails done twice a month. I'll pay for your nails one time a month. The rest of the shit is on you. That's just an example. I'm not telling men to pay for her nails and all that shit. But that's just an example, right? You don't have to accept all of this shit. That's not provision. That's what I call a homeless motherfucker coming to you saying, "Yeah, I'm a Fifth Avenue bum. I don't eat that." No, 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 no. No Fifth Avenue bums. That's what they are today. Fifth Avenue bums. When she comes up talking about, "Oh, pay about," who the fuck are you talking to? Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is another form of provision. Let me show you something here. You see this brother here? Check this.
Hi, I'm Gerald. This is my wife Simone, and it's been a little over a year since we moved out.
Nothing dims my light like a migraine. With Nurtec ODT, I found relief.
The only migraine onto our 21-acre property. Now, when we tell you we had zero experience coming into it, we had.
Now, shout out to them. This is a beautiful young couple who came out here to get it. This is another form of provision, right? There ain't no money out there. There's no fucking Chanel bags and this, and that. This is good old-fashioned great living. 21 acres? Bruh, come on. You could have a fucking blast out there. You could build a fucking, what do you call that shit? You could build a range. Man, you could build, what that shit Michael Jackson had? Never Never Land? Bitch, you could have Never Never Land out there. Yeah. You could give hay rides. You can invite your friends from the city to come over with their kids and they could ride the fucking horses and feed the goats and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Had zero experience coming into it. And that's because we grew up in the suburbs, we lived in apartments all throughout college and post-college, then we got married in 2020 and moved.
Didn't that little young girl say, "Well, we're not raising men to be husbands," and we know that? Nigga, shut up, baby girl. Shut up.
Into an apartment in the heart of Nashville, and then from there we moved on to 21 acres.
Ooh, that shit is nice. Ooh, that is nice.
In 2022. Now, to you, that may sound like an insane move to make and a giant task to take on with zero experience. And you would be correct. We thought so too.
Now, what's the difference between her and women today? Other women today. Other women ain't willing to put in the work, dog. Where's the remote at? Damn, where's the remote, Gina? In my pocket? Over here? No. Over there? No. On the couch? The fuck? Oh, there you go. Yeah, they ain't willing to put in the work. You know what I'm saying? They ain't willing to scrub them floors with the motherfucking bristles.
Take this up and probably pull our hair out.
But even larger than the task was our
starting with the living room.
To do with our friends and family. So
Yes.
An owl that died. It was very, very early in the morning, probably like 6 a.m.
Beautiful couple doing a bumbleclad thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, what you got today, this is what you got today, B. This is what you got today.
Providing obviously can come in the form of many different ways than just financial. Because technically, if I've already provided you to be the breadwinner by my investment, I don't care how much you make. I provided you this.
Have you ever had a woman that made more money than you?
I have.
And you don't feel like it affected the dynamic of the relationship?
No. In fact, it was the same as when I had relationship if he's a man at his core. Now, when they say don't let the money make you, a lot of men let the money make his manhood. And when that money makes his manhood and he loses the money for whatever reason, it takes a shot at
So
his
let me ask you a question. Outside of protecting and providing, what makes a man a man?
That is a beautiful question. Outside of protecting and providing, what makes a man a man? Well, first of all, that tells you that she only sees a man as money and protection, which men are way more worth way more than that. We do way more than that. Now, give me one. Ha! I got fucking slideshows for you niggas. You see this shit? What makes a man a man? A man is a problem solver. He's resilient, has courage, he can think for himself, and he has self-esteem. Right? Now, a problem solver. Whatever the problem is, whether you need funds or whether you need to move or whatever it is, he's a problem solver. He sees the problem and he starts immediately thinking of ways to solve it. We don't cry over spilled milk. Ah, shit, this didn't come through. All right, I got to find another way to do this, right? When I say thinks for himself, that's very important. A man that thinks for himself is a man that doesn't let a woman define what he is. A lot of women will tell you, "Oh, a man, uh, uh, well, a real man would X, Y, Z." No, no. You ever notice how when a woman says that, it's always linked to something that she wants you to fucking do for her? Yeah, real men think for themselves. They don't fall for that bullshit. Resilience. This is a big one. This is where women fail when they pick a man. Like I always say, the nigga picker is broke. Your nigga picker's broke. You don't know how to pick a nigga. They pick them based off of what they fucking look like and how much money they make. You'll never get a good man doing that. You have to look for resilience. I remember taking a test, right? When you take a test to be a cop or a CEO, something like that, they ask you this question: what was the worst thing you went through in your life, and how did you deal with it? That shows if you're resilient or not. That shows if you're a quitter. That shows if you're gonna break down and fucking cry and die on your back, right? If a woman looks for a man who is resilient and she finds one, that means whenever he's faced with adversity, right? Whenever he's faced with the trials and tribulations of life, like, you know who is resilient? Black men back in the 60s who weren't able to get jobs because nobody likes niggas, and they were kicked out of the homes, and they turned to crime. They turned to drug dealing. Now, I know you're saying, how the fuck is that resilient? Well, if you cannot get any form of occupation legally, are you resilient enough to get it illegally? Are you a problem solver to go and find out how to uh, make money to feed yourself, get yourself off of the streets? Those men were, i.e., the Frank Lucases, the what's that other motherfucker? The Nicky Barnes, these types of gentlemen, the Rich and Al Poles, these men who had shit, right? Nothing. And they found a way to get that money. Yeah, it was wrong, but they're resilient. They're problem solvers. If you can't get it illegally, what are you gonna do? They weren't giving fucking Section 8 and shit like that to Frank Lucas. They weren't giving him and those motherfuckers one shot deals. They weren't giving them WIC. They weren't giving them welfare. They weren't giving them that. They gave that to Keisha. Fast forward today. You're with a man, right? You're looking for a guy that's resilient. Oh shit, man! You know what? I tried to get this job and I couldn't get it because I didn't have this. Okay, did he just say fuck it and just sit home on his mom or whatever? No, he didn't do that. Well, what did he do? Did he go to a trade school? Did he go around the neighborhood and offer services of HOA type services? What do I mean by that? Let me give you a hustle. How many houses are on a block out here in New York? Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. Let's say Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. 15 houses on each side. It's 30 houses, right? And I gave this example to one of the inmates one day. I know he didn't use it. Well, let's say you go knocking on door to door. You say, hey, listen, you think you can make up some shit, right? You say, listen, yeah, I'm working for the Green Project, and they want us to offer our services of putting your garbage to the curb, sweeping in front of your place, whatever, shoveling your snow. You know, we'll do this for $40 or $40 a month. $40 a month times 30 houses. What is that? $40 a month times 30 houses. That's $1,200. That's on one block. Get up. Let's say you get up 5 o'clock in the morning and you get out there. You start one side. You're pulling the garbages out. Boom, boom, boom. You pulled all the garbage. You come back and you fucking sweep up, whatever trash you might have fucking dropped or whatever. That's $1,200 for the month. That's one block. Let's say you move it to the next block. That's 2,400. There is ways to get out there and get it, right? You could. Back then, men didn't have the opportunities they have today. They didn't have YouTube. They didn't have all these types of things that'll show you how to do shit, right? But motherfuckers were resilient enough to figure out a way to get the shit done. If you picked a man who failed at something or he came up against an adversity and he just quit, that means the likelihood of you getting with him, getting married to him, having kids with him, and he faces adversity, he might quit too. Some men that might give him a little push, right? But a lot of times, man, that shit still don't give him a push. They'll tell you, I just couldn't do it. You got to look for like if this nigga will solve shit, right? You don't want a motherfucker who just takes life, whatever life gives to him. Look at all these black men. They didn't take that shit. This is like, I'm actually proud of this video I'm about to show you because these guys were resilient. Let me show you. Right here. When I talk about men who
You get started.
die,
Go to motionarray.com and enter a world with over 2 million creative assets to bring your vision to life.
men who were prepared to die. You see this? See this black man right here? Listen to him.
But we kill too.
I don't agree with the moderator nor Reverend Robinson that we want some kind of agreement. We want agreement by which we can live or die.
We want an agreement by which we can live or die. He don't mean die like just fuck it, man. I can't get no money. I can't eat. We just gonna die. That's not what he means.
You choose. If you won't listen to me when I make an appeal for the Negroes because you have no concern for the Negroes, listen to me when I make an appeal for America. You claim you love America. Well, we love America. But you are driving us back and you are making a Samson out of us, and we are going to pull down the pillar.
Nigga said, you're driving us back and you're making a Samson out of us, and we're going to pull down the pillar, nigga. 5,000 hangings. These niggas is telling you, yo, you going to give us this bread or we going to die taking it from you. You want to sleep at night, Brad? You want to sleep soundly at night, Brad? Better stop fucking around. These are the men of the 60s. These are the niggas that they told Keisha, yo, man, listen, just take this shit, kick that nigga Jerome out of the fucking house. These are the dudes who gave you your fucking freedom, Keisha. Men like this.
Because I want America to be saved.
Look at Brad face.
You're driving us back and you are making a Samson out of us, and we are going to pull down the pillar. Should you try to pretend that I'm crazy? Because I want America to be saved? And then you think we have no right?
You know, one thing I learned working in jail, when you know a nigga don't care about going on, you ain't turned up every day. You're not willing to go 100 every day. There's gonna be some days you just like, God, bro. Just bring the nigga down to the clinic, bro. And that's where they were at. They were like, you know what, man? I'm tired, dog. I don't feel like fighting niggas today. They want to fight every fucking day. That's human nature. Go back in history. If you complain about something enough, somebody will change it. We wanted out of slavery. Took 400 years, but we came out of slavery. We wanted civil, humane rights. Took a while, but we got civil, humane rights. We wanted to work where Brad worked. Go to school where Brad went to school. Drink from water fountains where Brad drank from water fountains, right? Complained enough, we got it. Gay people, they wanted to get married. They complained enough, not able to get married. They wanted everything. Everything, if you complain enough or put enough action to it, you will get it. It's called resilience. Yeah, that's resilience.
To ask for something? Is it too much to ask you to grant us human dignity? Should we be put down and shot to death for this request? If so, you can aim your guns. What the hell do you think we care about dying if you're going to deny us the right to live?
Exactly, you lying bitch. We got us the gun line. Tell them about the gun line, boss.
He told him about the gun line. He said, yo, what do you think we care about dying, motherfucker, if you denying us the right to live anyway? We're suffering and dying anyway. So we either gonna make your life hell or you gonna give us our fair shake. That's why I respect black men. That's why I speak up for black men. That's why I tell you black men gave black women their rights today. He gave y'all your rights. That's just a fact.
You know, this revolution is filled with so many ironies, really. First you tell us that it is manly to keep your word. All right? If you are a man, you keep your word. And now all that the black people in this country are demanding, and even the black people in the whole world are demanding, is that you keep your word. You told us we were free. Well then, show us that we're free. You told us that there is justice, equality for all in this country. Well then, stick to your word and let us see the justice and equality for all. Or else admit to us that you're not a man, you're a worm, you're afraid of us, you're afraid to give us equal stand. You're afraid that if you give us equal ground that we will match you and we will override you. And if that's what you're afraid of us, then tell us that just what you're afraid of. But don't keep hiding it from us and holding this up to us, and every time we ask you for something, you give us a little bit of something, and it's all tokenism. We don't want tokenism. And there are most black men in this world that don't want charity. And yet still every time we ask you for something, you give us a little piece, a little piece. You're playing games with us. We're not children. We're big men. I've seen my father have to put up with all kinds of stuff. He was a big man. He raised a family. He went down south, and he had to go around to the back door with his wife. We're not asking for anything. We're not asking for any favors. All we want is what's ours. Now, there are many black veterans who are coming back, and they're mad. They're angry. Do you think that they're going to sit down through this? Our fathers didn't have the knowledge that we have. They sat through it. But there are other black youth that are not going to sit through it. We know about Che. We know about Fanon. We've read the books of our revolution. We've listened to Mao and his quotations. We know where we stand. We're not going to sit for it. We're asking, and if we ask and we don't get, we're prepared to stand up and take it.
We got us the gun line. Tell them about the gun line, boss.
You got your freedom from niggas like this. And somehow, black women will say shit like, if you have a male black child aborted, they're bullet bags. Every time I see a white cop beat a black man, I get turned on. They're dusty. That's called treason. Any other place, they would have killed you. They'd have beat fire out you. You know, that's just really how it is. Man said, we're prepared to take it. Gonna take that shit though. Now we got a lot of things going on. In addition, we've came a long way. We've lost a lot. We have youths who are lost today. And it has been quite the struggle. But the way I see it, black men went toe to toe with Brad on this and got you where you're at. And to see that picture, after hearing that, and to see that picture of that Keisha defending the KKK, It's treason. That's nasty work, as AC says. Accountable commentary. That's the name of his channel, also known as the Blackout Channel. That's his terminology. That's nasty work right there. Yo, what time? It's 2 o'clock. And these guys, right? Although they went through all of that racism, when they finally got a little piece of a job, they were still demonized. One of the things they were demonized about was uh, portrayals, even by our own women. I think her name is Alice. Alice something. What's her fucking name? I'll show you right here. Yeah, this broad. This broad right here. A lot of you guys were brainwashed by people who just didn't like black men. They took that feminism shit and they just went overboard with it, right? And this person right here, I'm about to show you, is the person who created. Hold on. Where's she at? This woman, Alice Walker. Alice Walker was a black feminist, right? You know what she's famous for? Depicting black men as horrible people. She's also the author of The Color Purple. And The Color Purple actually became like a staple in black history, depicting black men as abusers and types of shit like that. This is her. A black woman who fell into the feminism and thought she was oppressed by black men. And as we saw in that other video, she was not oppressed by black men. Black women were never oppressed by black men. Black women have more rights than black men. Women, period, have more rights than black men.
And you're still aiding them by saying, well, we are qualified, we want to work, we can help.
Okay, how are you going to reprogram men so that they don't let us take over what's supposed to be their responsibility? And men that I have had dealings with, they are perfectly willing to sit back and let us do anything we want to.
Really? They're perfectly fine sitting back and letting you do whatever you really want to. Well, if you don't, what do you call them? Controlling, narcissistic, abusive, all of those things, right? This is the denial of observable realities that I talked about.
I don't think you have to reprogram men. I think you have to reprogram women.
No, you have to reprogram the man so that he will forcefully take what belongs to him, because you know.
Wow. No accountability. You don't got to reprogram the women. You got to reprogram the man so that he'll forcefully take it. Forcefully take it. Reprogram the men so that they'll forcefully take it. Well, let's start reprogramming the men so that they'll forcefully take it. The way they're going to forcefully take it is just by leaving sisters alone. You got to let them. Here's what I believe: you got to let the old ones die out so that the young ones can see the old ones die out and why they died out alone, hungry. So this way they'll be like, man, fuck that. I saw how my grandmas and my moms died. I'm gonna get me a fucking man. Yeah. Like this is like if you have a wound, what do you have? A wound, what do? You gotta flush it out, right? You gotta clean it out. You gotta get out all that nasty shit. Clean it out. Let it air out. Then you put the ointment on and you put the fucking gauze on and all that shit, right? We gotta extinguish all of these bad minded women and men. You guys gotta go. You know? The community will probably be cut in half. So this 42 million will go down to 21 million. And we'll start fresh from there. You got to, man. Everybody can't go. Everybody ain't gonna make it. It's impossible for everybody to make it. Right? I think that's a fair assumption of it. Look at his face. He like, this bitch is crazy. That's that this bitch is crazy look right there.
No women, as long as we can get, we gonna get, and it's part of our being. We're going to do anything to you that you let us, whether we want to or not. Women, as long as we can get, that he will.
To reprogram women.
No, you have to reprogram the man so that he will forcefully take what belongs to him, because you know women, as long as we can get, we gonna get, and it's part of our being. We're going to do anything to you that you let us, whether.
You know, that's bullshit. KS did that shit, and what did y'all do? He held you to the fire. Told you, buy a dog, die alone. Told you you ain't gonna make it. He told you your fucking mama and grandmama lied to you. He showed you the proof. He showed the proof. He brought to light a lot of things that were in the dark, right? Such as the Cosmopolitan magazine, right? He showed that woman who worked for the Cosmopolitan for 20 years, and she wrote lies to make women think being um, promiscuous and chasing the bag was better for her, right? Meanwhile, she was married 40 years. He brought that up. He brought it up about the church, how they were lying to women and just keeping them single in there. They weren't setting up things for them to fucking go out. Do you know Christian Mingle, that dating website? Why why didn't the church come up with a Christian Mingle? You ever asked that? Christian Mingle was made up by Brad, not by a church. They don't care if you guys get married and none of that shit. They don't care. Kev brought up a lot of great points. He brought a lot of shit to the surface. Could have been disrupting quite a few things because he had what 1.8 million followers, and people who didn't even hit the follow button were following him. And when you act like, I don't ask the question, did the government kill Kevin Samuels? I ask, do they have the capability to kill someone like Kevin Samuels? Do they got the capabilities? Could they, if they wanted to kill somebody, could they? Okay. Then you ask, did he have anything in common with the people they already killed? Because you know the government, they'll kill a motherfucker and tell you they killed him like 20 years later and shit. When you look at the COINTELPRO, counterintelligence program, right? Their main purpose, who they killed, right? Who they discredited, the lies they put out, the false documents, the false imprisonment, the illegal violence, and homicides. Every black movement was on that FBI hit list. There weren't a bunch of women on that hit list there was only one woman on that hit list, Asana Shakur. Everybody else on there was a black man, right? You got Martin Luther King, not his wife. Malcolm X, not his wife. Fred Hampton, Huey P. Newton, all those guys, not their wives or girlfriends. It was black men that were on that hit list. Now, what did they have in common with Kevin Samuels? The betterment of the black community, right? Okay, so we know they have the capabilities. We know that he had something in common with motherfuckers they already killed. Um, would they have a motive? Well, if he has something in common with motherfuckers they already killed, and their motives were aligned, yeah, they had a motive. So those are three things. He met this chick. They said she was a nurse. You look her up in the nurses system, NURSYS system, bitch name don't come up. You in a hotel with somebody and somebody dies. You're a nurse. You don't do CPR. You're frantic as hell. Why are you so fucking like you're not used to seeing this type of shit? You don't know what to do. You don't know what to do? And she wasn't questioned enough or nothing. Did you notice that? Not too long after that, there was a woman, Sha, Sha, Shaquilla Robertson or something like that. May she rest in peace. That was that young black lady who went to Los Cabos, Mexico, on a trip, and she got bodied. They investigated that shit with them niggas that was in that hotel room with her over and 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 over again. Okay, yes, that was it. Just something to think about. Yo, I'm about to go. I gotta use the bathroom. This is the longest stream I did, 2 hours, 40 minutes. Thanks for watching, whoever's watching, and I'm gonna holla at y'all on the next one. Peace.